now in Hong Kong. Being in Asia primarily the last 2 years, there's a lot of Asian aesthetic that finds its way into my work. Like the first painting here has George Washington in like a traditional like Chinese high collar shirt, like Mao used. Well, the concept was beautiful struggle. So about a week ago, I was on a long ass flight from Asia, and I was trying to figure out like what can I do to represent beautiful struggle. So one thing about being away from this country I've seen in the last 2 years is just how bad like the financial situation is in America. Like I had to leave New York because I couldn't survive as an artist, so I already knew internally how bad it was. But just being around Asia, and like China right now has so much money, so much disposable income. I think one of the biggest issues right now with America is its idea of wealth and success, and the reality of it just being in debt. You know, like I think $10 trillion in debt. So I have, it being Boston, I wanted to include a little bit of this historical context. So I included Geronimo, and Massachusetts being the first place that like the pilgrims and stuff came to. I wanted to kind of talk about like just the struggle for land, the struggle for identity politics, and how strong it is and relevant it is to the Northeast. So I kind of mixed in a little bit of narrative about the debt issues in America, and also just the historical, social, and political aspects of America. So
can you say a little bit more about what beautiful struggle means to you, or how?
Well, I mean, there's several. I've learned over the years, like, I've been an artist for 5 years, and I think I used to bitch so much about whatever like, financial things, but not being in this gallery, that gallery, or not where I want to be. As I look back, that's been my life, though. Like, so as much as I complained about this and that, like, that's been my narrative. And that there's beauty in the struggle, there's beauty in the success and the failure. So I think whether this history is beautiful or bad, or it's the narrative of why we're even all here today. You know, most of us came from other places, you know, to come here. I came from Puerto Rico to New York, and you know, now I'm in Boston. So this narrative is our narrative. It's this shared history, country's narrative. So there's beauty in that, even though there's terrible